転生。
Yerp. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because I actually wanted to just talk about what Legends is right now, its general state, what's going on. Are they doing good? Are they doing bad? Are they doing things we like, etc., etc.? Because right now there's actually quite a lot going on. Well, there has been quite a lot going on. So I wanted to make this kind of video on the overall update, just discussing my thoughts and opinions. Hopefully you guys have opinions as well. You don't just take what comes to you and then play the game anyways just because it's a Dragon Ball game. But yeah, let me start straight away talking about the adventures. Now, the adventure grind, I'll tell you flat out, nobody likes them. If you like them, you're nonce. I'll tell you right now. Like, there's nothing good about these adventure grinds. They take up too much time. People don't have the time, and I feel like it's very unfair for us to dedicate many hours of our day just setting adventures. It's not like they can be preset as well. Going through setting them and getting them is all long, when they used to have just a simple login and then you get the rewards as long as you log in every day. I feel like that was much better. That was a much better system than what they have now. But considering it's a system they're taking, we can just look at the good sides of it now. They originally had like 3 minutes, 1 hour, and then 3 hours. Those were your set of adventures. But the 3-minute one was really useless if you think about it. Imagine me setting adventures every 3 minutes. Like, am I normal? Am I alright? Like, and that costs adventure slots as well for the keys for the last two adventure slots. And it's not like you can buy more of the adventures that you can run at a time. You can only run 5 at a time, so that makes it even more inconvenient for doing the grind. But now you can actually they still have the 1 hour one, and then there's also a 3 hour one, but now there's a 7 hour one. Now I feel like the 7 hour one is much better. You get about, I don't know, say if you did the 3 hour one, you get 300. If you did the 1 hour one, you get 100, and it'll be like five sets of 100. That's what I'm talking about. So 5 sets of 300, depending on if you get huge success, great, or the normal one. But with the 7 hour one, you actually get a lot more of the adventure currency depending on the event that's going on in the game right now. And I find that actually much better, considering it lasts a longer time and you get much more. So I get more out of my nights basically. Like, I made in a video on the best way to do the adventure grind. But now that there's 7 hour adventures, during the night I can literally just set the adventure, and then 7 hours I might sleep a bit more than that. I sleep about 9 hours. I tried to get 9 hours sleep. That's alright. 2 hours extra is better than it just being 3 hours and it being idle and me getting much less of the adventure currency. And then instead of the 7 hours which they have now, which is much better for the time that you don't play, especially in scenarios where, I don't know, you might go work or you might have school or something like that. You can't use your phone the whole day. Definitely just set the 7 hour adventure. By the time you're done at work or you're done at school, your 7 hour adventure will be done, and then you can continue setting your 1 hour ones. Or obviously you know how your life's set up, so you have more range basically. I don't feel like the 3-minute ones were very useful at all. 1, 3 and 7 is definitely the way to go. But that's that with the adventures. Next, I'm getting into this choice battle. Now the choice battle is actually amazing. Now you got your 3 choices. I usually do the second one because it gives the equipment eraser slot thing, and I find that very useful because you know how I like getting Z equipment, and spending chronos is not the way. It's not the way at all. I feel like for the Z equipment video that I made, I probably spent about 1,000 chronos on that video and like 2,000 skip tickets just trying to get Z equipments, and I only ended up with 2. With the purpose of that video, I literally took a week to grind equipment so I could get Z equipment, to show you that it actually is possible, because it's extremely difficult to get Z equipment. Like, it's nuts. But I like that they're giving chronos, you can get bells, the eraser slots, and that sparking medal thing that you can use in the exchange shop, which allows you to get like Z power or the Z power added to unit of your choice, extreme or sparking. There's those two choices, and then there's also preset ones for certain characters. I actually like that feature, that little shop there. So yeah, the choice battle thing, that's a good thing, but the adventure thing, get rid of that. Even though the 7 hours makes it more doable, overall the adventure grind is not it. Next, Dragon Ball Legends has actually released a collab. Like, if you haven't logged them, then you're probably very in the dark, but they released a collab with Fighter Z. We got Android 21, which is a free to play unit. Literally, you just keep doing the event and then you'll just accumulate overall Z power for her, and you also need to get souls, and there's obviously currency as well in an exchange shop, just like a Legends Road. It's similar to Legends Road, but it kind of has like a, I don't know if you're familiar, but the Dokkan battle format. So like, you're on a map and you go in different directions. It's not exactly the same, but it has that map layout. Android 21 on the right of my screen, you can actually see right there, she's free, but there's an Evil 21 which comes on a Hungry Monster banner. Obviously for Valentine's Day they got to do something for the ladies, the females. They got that Evil 21 that transforms. She's actually stunning, like amazing. Not just in looks, but I'm talking like strength wise, her as a unit is nuts. She covers so many tags. Female warriors are definitely a strong team now. Regeneration that she's on, that's the one I use her on. She's also an Android unit. Those three right now, it's just messing up PvP. I think I don't go 3 games without seeing the regeneration team or Android team. Literally those two teams specifically. The female warriors team is amazing as well, but the way Evil 21 is messing up the base right now, absolutely unstoppable. Now the last 2 things I want to talk about, they're not really big things, but nonetheless there's something a part of the game that I can just discuss about generally in Legends. So the first one is that I like that they're bringing back Legends Road events. They kind of have to, because they have the new level 5000 and the new godly class, so we're gonna need to upgrade our Legends Road unit. Like, that's common sense. How are we gonna do it otherwise without them bringing it back? But every time they bring it back, they also update the shop and we can get energy tickets and more time. I like having energy tickets so I can do other things in the game, such as the equipments. I can get souls and whatnot, soul boosting to get chronos. Like, that's all great. I like the Legends Road event when they bring it back. It's kind of a useless grind. The grind of Legends Road itself is probably very tedious and annoying for new players, because they probably don't have a lot of resources at all. They're probably gonna have to grind. But for those of us that have been playing since the beginning of the game, basically, it's actually very useful. I enjoy what's in the store because I already grinded early in the game, so I don't have to grind so hard now. But the second thing I wanted to talk about, and the final thing, is the PvP. Now, it's not a very good thing, but it's a good thing as well. The reason I say it's not a very good thing, let me get the negative out first, is because I've just been running into lots of bots. The regen team is just taken over and it's very laggy. I've seen so many disconnects, game freezes. It's just overall not good. I don't even know what's going on with it. The Zenkai units are broken. I wouldn't really say that's something wrong with it, but Boo and Beerus are nuts. Like, Goku's my favorite, but Boo and Beerus, they're absolutely nuts. Especially at class 7. What? You're not doing no damage to them. They're literally running PvP, and then you're not really gonna stand a chance facing them 2 characters. Every battle is basically the same team because of how the meta is right now. I don't know if they're planning to release something soon that's literally gonna change the whole meta, but right now the regen team is just nuts. It's not even like another team. Other teams are good still. The movies team slightly fell off. I see the regen team a bit more. Female team is good, female warriors, but I don't like the fact that there's just the regen team basically running the meta. As well as that, the new not the new, I'm talking about the lag. I'm gonna get into a positive with the new, but the lag in general, people disconnecting, freezing, that's not on. That needs to be fixed. Now the good thing about PvP is they've implemented some ultimate battle type thing, and basically instead of getting a set equipment for the whole PvP season, you get these kind of currencies that you can use in exchange shop, which has lots of different equipments that I've already released in the game. Now the fact that I have that choice, I find that much better, and you probably get about 12 minimum, at least 12. I didn't really calculate it, but at least 12 minimum I would say, which is the equivalent of one equipment slot, one piece of equipment in the shop. Now if you was to win or even lose in a PvP battle, you'd get equipment anyway, so I think it suffices very well. I prefer that I get the choice. I would like them to release new equipment, but the fact that regions run in the meta, I don't think they need to do that, and it wouldn't be a wise decision. So they probably just release it for a region unit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say for this video. All those things, like, I don't know if Legends is just gonna fix everything at once. They have been giving out compensation, which I did like. They did give out 1k, and I think we're expecting some soon, because the Ultimate Battle event also basically makes everyone's 14 stars, 7+ stars. Everyone has it. So everyone's pretty much at equal footing. There was something wrong with the Zenkais, which is why we've been getting compensations. As long as if they mess up, which they shouldn't mess up anyway, but if they surprise us with satisfy us with a decent amount of chrono crystals, like not like 100 or something. Like when they gave us 1,000, I feel like that was very satisfactory. But if it's a decent amount, hey, I don't mind. Give my chrono so I can summon or do something with it. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have your own thoughts on things. You enjoyed listening to my thoughts. If you haven't already, press the subscribe button on this grind to 1,500 subscribers. So you're going to want to be a part of the journey. I'm not too fussed about likes, but comments is where it's at, because that's where the interaction's at. I like to respond to all your comments, and I'll definitely respond if you leave a comment. So make sure to leave one. But yeah, that's all I've got to say for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.